He's got to watch our video.
Oh, right. This one here.
Yeah. Let's watch the comments. Oh wow. So we'll quick check. We are live. So a bit early, guys. There's no one here yet because we're set for 6.
There we go.
That is you.
I'm on it. How's my hair looking? Oh God, got some roots.
There we go. So we're gonna hang around for a minute. So you might want to skip forward a little bit if you until you see comments now start coming through. If there's any comments come through, I don't know. It's not really a one where we want like we're gonna have lots of people coming in and watching it and everything. It's just more of a catch-up video, a live.
Just turn that down.
There we go.
It's a bit laggy, isn't it?
It is a bit laggy, but it's alright. There's always a delay.
Yeah.
We'll see. There we go. 56. Just waiting on there, guys. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get started so people can catch up. Hey, we've got a couple more people coming in. Let's have a look. I can't see exactly who's coming in, but
I do apologise for keep on doing that all the time. I'll keep my phone in front of us because I know it drives people mad. Mark Dog, afternoon, guys. Hi, Mark.
What's on, Mark? How's it
Hi,
going,
Mark.
dude?
Nice to hear from you again.
Right, guys. Right, we're going to get started. People can kind of catch up, so if they want to go back, they can have a quick look and rewind and just see what's going on, whatever. So, if you've never seen us before, guys, welcome. I'm Stevie.
I'm Julie.
And obviously, we're two surfers now. We do the new vlog, which is Life in Newquay. And talking about life in Newquay, things like that, it's a case of where the hell have we been? That is what people keep asking. Where you at? Why you not vlogging? What are you up to? And all this kind of stuff like that.
So let me just say, right, I've said this before, I'm just butting in here. We'll have a whole thing, but I'm just interjecting here. So YouTube isn't our full-time anything. We do it because
get out the road,
yeah, we love doing it, but it's not where we make any money. We've made £61.05 in all the years we've done it. However, I have a full-time job. Steve has a full-time job.
Yeah.
Part-time, semi-retired, whatever you want to call it. So with the way our income is, we have to work. So when we don't do vlogs, it's normally because I'm on the holiday park, it's really busy, and we don't get a chance. But other things have happened that have prevented us from getting off the holiday park. It's been like Shutter Island. So Steve's going to explain why we haven't had vlogs out in the last few Sundays, why we've been so busy.
You keep looking down there. I'm looking at my little list because I've written a little list of things to talk about. So vlog schedule. Did I say that right?
Schedule.
Oh, I say schedule and she said schedule. Yeah, because there's two different things.
Isn't gone. Schedule.
So vlog schedule. What is it? What we're doing? Okay, guys. So we used to do 2 vlogs a week, and then we started doing 1 vlog a week because that was just too much. We used to do 2 vlogs when we were traveling about and doing a lot of like adventures and stuff. Yeah. Now that we're kind of like more settled down a bit, we're not going out to many places, and with us being on the campsite and Jill working all quite a lot of the time, nearly 7 days a week at the campsite, we just simply haven't got any chance to go out and do anything. If you appreciate what it's like even in your life, how exciting it must be when you just go to work, you come home, you cook tea, you get sorted, and then you go to bed and wake up and repeat the next day. Our life's kind of like that as well, and people don't really, you're not going to vibe on watching that and be like, well, that was a really fun thing.
It's not 24/7 getting in the van and having adventures.
Yeah, we're not having mad adventures, we're just like normal people and stuff, so we don't want to vlog that because it's boring and stuff like that. Now we do have loads of different
Hi Dave!
Hey Dave, what's on Dave? We do have loads of different ideas, loads of plans, of things that we want to do and stuff like that with like regards to the vlogs and stuff like that. For everyone just joined us, because I know the numbers are just shot up right there, guys, we're talking about our schedule with regards to Jill's laughing because I keep on schedule. Hey guys, hey Gillian. So yeah, our schedule,
it used to be twice a week, then it was once a week.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit...
Now it's as and when we get time to be able to do it. So the idea is, guys, we want to put out vlogs for you, but we want to put out really good content. Plus the good content, it gets a lot of a higher viewing and stuff, and it makes it worthwhile. We spend the time and effort to do it. And I know a lot of you guys come to Newquay, visit Newquay, and nostalgic about Newquay, things like that. So I want to kind of do that. But we also want to still be ourselves and create our kind of vlog, day-to-day life vlogs as well. So the idea was that we wanted to create our day-to-day life vlogs. That's just us, like our old vlogs, what we've been up to, things like that, what happens during the day, during the week or whatever. And then we want to try and deliver, if we could, a higher quality vlog, which was a tourist-based vlog, if you like. So like best things to do in Newquay, best pizza shops to visit in Newquay or Cornwall, or days out to like the Eden Project and things like that. Them ones do really well. So that's the idea, kind of what we want to do. But as you can imagine, life like does get in the road and most recently we had how many bank holidays, and then Run to the Sun and the school holidays.
And every Monday there was a Monday that wasn't a bank holiday, and I was like, "It's a bank holiday." The locksmiths were like, "It's not." I'm like, "It is." We've had a bank holiday every May, every Monday in May.
Yeah,
I'm March or April, I can't remember. It
So,
was very confusing.
If you imagine on a campsite, that's like the peak times. So it's all hands on deck from like
Weekends are
7 o'clock in the
massively
morning
busy.
to 11, 12 at night, 7 days a week.
Steve doesn't work on the campsite, and even he has to get involved.
That's it. And then our friends, Tinto Travels, obviously, shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They're working here as well. So, hey, Rich, how you doing? Hi, Rich! So they're working. So you'd appreciate, like, we all got to try and get our time off together, which we get a Monday off.
Tinto works, Tracy works, Ian works, and we all try and have the same days off.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But even then, on a Sunday, we'll all do van duties, we do with toilets, we do with washing.
Yeah,
that
like
takes
household
up
stuff.
chunks of the day. Then on the Monday, we'll try and have a day out somewhere to do. Just went down the beach.
Yeah.
Tinto's broken down, so we all went in our van. And then tomorrow, I've got to pop over to St. Austell. So even though I get 3 days off, still consume doing regular life
stuff. So we've got to try and fit the vlogs in around that. So we are trying to make time for the vlogs and stuff. And we've got a vlog coming out on Sunday. This Sunday coming, so we've got one there. We've also got a van tour.
No idea what's in that vlog. What's Sunday's vlog going to be about?
We're Mevagissey.
Oh, Mevagissey, yeah.
Which kind of got a plan because when Mevagissey and the weather didn't quite work in our favour, the boats got cancelled, it was just the whole thing. But yeah, we still pieced together as much as we could. And this is something else that I find really hard with trying to do this new style of vlogging, is like I had a whole thing planned and then it just fell to pieces, and then it should be like a 20-minute vlog ends up only being 8 minutes worth of footage.
Yeah.
And then when you've got to piece that with other bits and pieces happening around you, Google doesn't, or YouTube doesn't know how to promote that, so that vlog fails. So that's kind of the reason why I've not been putting out a lot of content, because we kind of want to put out content people are going to enjoy.
YouTube like to have a story, like we travelled here and we've seen this, or we planned on going here and this happened. Ours are a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of this, and YouTube doesn't like that.
Doesn't know how to do that.
There's no pigeonhole to put in.
Yeah, this is exactly it.
With 2 servers and a van pigeonhole.
So where we've been in the campsite, been absolutely smashed with work, just been working, and that's literally what we've been doing. Now, other reason we're not been filming is that, as you know, I lost and drowned the GoPro. Yes, that sucked. Well, we got a new one, psyched, and then we smashed the screen. What?
Who smashed the screen? I didn't smash the screen. So long story short, Steve lost the GoPro, drowned it, couldn't find it. We only bought it in August last year. Cost a lot of money. We were members of GoPro, so we got a really good deal on the new GoPro.
Yes, we did.
And then Numbnuts went and dropped it and smashed the screen. So that had to go off to be repaired. Then it didn't cost for it to get repaired because we have insurance on it. So if you lose it or you break it, but you actually have the physical thing in your hand, which we did luckily the second time. So we got that fixed, that's why I haven't been recording.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So that's another reason why we just have not recorded and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things. So yeah, that's pretty much the reasons to why we're not been putting any vlogs. We've just been smashed for work, and you guys don't want to see us just doing that. It's just boring as hell.
So recently we've had half terms, we've had bank holidays. Run to the Sun happened,
which was mental. Run to the Sun.
So the campsite was just absolutely
Comment down below if you had Run to the Sun. There was so many V-dubs. There was so many people here on the campsite.
We even had people sneaking in and didn't try to sneak in. They snuck in, hid behind a hedge, slept. Amy caught them. I called them out. I made them pee. I woke them up and I threw them out. Don't sneak onto campsites.
Banging on their van. She was banging on their van.
Cool.
Like, our bottom campsite field has been closed because the bottom toilet block's been closed while it's been getting refurbished. And they snuck in on the campsite where there's absolutely nobody at all. No vehicles meant to be down there. And they're hiding behind a hedge in a blue van, bright blue van. So obviously they were spotted.
I was down there banging on the door in my pajamas.
So that's something you did, Mitch. Was banging on the van in the morning, 7 a.m. or something like that.
Should have recorded it, but I felt like it could have went. Yeah, I could have done it on my phone, but I thought it could have went either way. But obviously the manager was with us, so she was backup.
Yeah.
I was very diplomatic though.
So yeah, she was very diplomatic, you could say. Yeah.
So we've had that. So I've literally been working Wednesdays to Saturdays, but then I also help out a lot as well when there's things that need to be done. So that's why we haven't really been anywhere, apart from Meva, which is not too far from here. So that's why. So it's been really busy on the campsite.
So
now
that
it's
kind
nice
of stuff.
Other
things that you missed out. Well, what happened is, right, so this is like, we had a run of bad luck. Obviously the GoPro got broken. Well, lost GoPro, then the GoPro got broken, the new one. And Dave, I've got one of those rip-off kind of style GoPros, and it doesn't really give us the quality I need to do the vlogs. I don't use it.
I bought it for him for that very reason, but he won't use it because it's not quality.
Yeah, Dave asked why don't I like use the
Was it a GoPro?
Yeah, the GoPro version 1.
Shit Pro.
Anyway, bad luck. What happened? GoPro 1 drowns. GoPro 2 gets broken. Then I've got my coconut skateboard deck, which is a £150 Globe cruiser deck. Jilly bought it for me as an epic gift. Other week I decided I'm going to go for a skate
I bought
to town.
it about 3 years ago.
And I very rarely use it because I love it so much. I don't want to damage it and everything. Went for a skate to town. It all went horrifically wrong when a kid come charging around the corner. 2 kids on an electric e-bike came around the corner as I was coming around at the same time. I swerved them, ended up ditching the board before I went into oncoming, like into the lane, onto the traffic. Sadly, the board went under the van and I landed at the side of the van, and the guy drove over my board, then told me to F off and I shouldn't be skating on a cycle path, and drove away and smashed my board to pieces.
Very concerned about Steve's well-being.
Oh yeah, my hand literally fell down underneath the guy's wheel because he hit his brakes, obviously, as I fell down, and I landed in front of the vehicle. Basically, as I got up, he looked at us, shouted at me, drove around me, went, seen my board and kind of veered over it, went bang, smashed it.
Didn't really give a rat's ass.
Didn't give a rat's ass.
That he nearly knocked Steve over. Didn't give a rat's ass that he snapped his skateboard and half give Steve a mouthful and drove off.
That was lovely.
Bit of a grey area about skating on a path.
Yeah,
bit
let's
of a grey area.
We're not getting to that here. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty gnarly.
Just before anybody says you shouldn't have been on, it's a grey area.
It's a grey area.
We're not 100%.
So that happened, and then so I'm now, the GoPro's down, obviously. I'm now the skateboard down. So I'm actually getting to town. Picked up a new skateboard from Flavor Skate Shop. So I had to get the bus. Thanks to Flavor Skate Shop for sorting us out with a new board. Got
Steve
my board.
hates the bus.
Got my board.
Thanks, Judy, for buying you a new one.
Yeah, thanks, Judy, for. Didn't I pay for it?
No, I paid for it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I bought you a new one.
I thought I paid for it.
No,
anyway.
you didn't. I paid for it.
So anyway, that happened, and then 7 days later, I'm coming down the cycle path on my bike, my beach cruiser, my beloved beach cruiser, me and Tinto, after we've been paddleboard, and my paddle board's like wide, and it's on the back of my bike, and there's a blue van crossing the lane, and he stops as I'm coming along, and I stopped almost, and I looked at him, and he looked directly at me, and I thought, oh, the guy's seen me, he stopped, let me go. So I start pedaling really quickly, gets along the side of him, when it turns out he hadn't seen me at all, and just drove straight to the side of me, hit my rear of the bike. Luckily, it was the sub part he hit, so I was all the way past him almost, and it was his side that hit me, but that knocked me straight off the lane. And according to the witness, the woman who's coming on, I was literally on my bike in the air going sideways, and I hit her front car. She rebounded me because I'd hit the sub again, which was bouncy. It rebounded me back in to the middle of where I was, and my footwear literally got knocked off my feet. The guy then screams at me for crossing the cycle path. I didn't see you and all this kind of shit, and then starts effing and blind at me, and he drove away. Then the police came, and there was police looking for him, and it was all this mental stuff. And my bike got all twisted up on the back end, ripped my tyre, buckled my back wheel, bent all my luggage rack. Luckily the sup and everything was all good, and I was all good, but that ripped the bike off.
Well, the next day he was a little bit achy. He had pains in his back he never had before. He had a big graze on his leg that he never had. Yeah. The bike's been in the shop and it's been fixed, which we paid for.
So that sucks.
We haven't heard anything about it, but if I'm honest.
Then the next bit of bad luck is that we go to Morrison's. Tinto's van then broke down, and then we go to Morrison's after their van breaks down to take them shopping with us. And then I went to start the van. Thing is, it was in gear and it was against the curb, and it lurched forward a little bit, and it just died.
So our van broke down.
So our van broke down in Morrison's car park. So I had no vehicles. So then I got back on the motorcycle. So that's why you've seen loads of Instagram shots of my motorbike with the surfboard. I've been living on the motorbike, getting about on that. But we did buy some e-scooters for Europe, which we'll talk about in a minute.
So just to touch base, Dave's just said bikes be replaced. That's exactly what I said about Steve. I was mad at the man who'd done it, and we kind of
hit and runs are not cool.
Yeah, but the fact is he just drove off and he didn't give a rat's ass. So you know, I'm a great believer on karma. I know where he lives. I know where.
Yeah, we know who he is.
We know who he is. I've probably walked past him a zillion times in the local shop, but never mind. We'll leave it at that.
It's a small area. We have done it.
Steve,
I'm not angry. No. I'm not angry. I mean, I am a little bit in one respect that his excuse was I didn't see you, and that annoys me because that's how so many people are killed. And then when they're killed, they talk to their wives and say, I didn't see him.
I see so many families with children on bikes who go along the pavement, who go right past the entrance of that car park. Kids families, mums and dads. So Steve can't be replaced.
Yeah.
The same as the GoPro. I was angry that the GoPro got lost, but I'd rather the GoPro got lost than Steve. So now he's got a new skateboard, the bike's fixed, the GoPro's working, and we've had the van fixed. Tinto's getting their van fixed at the end of this week because they need a bit more weight, like brake things. Ian's got some sort of random hissing coming out of the brakes.
Yeah.
Sleeve cylinder,
That's
something like that.
So that's what happened. So that's the run of by looks. That's if anything. If I was to make a vlog, it could have been a vlog over probably about the past month of just bad luck.
But
you
don't want to say.
But I haven't got a camera with me when I don't know what's going to strike. So that's what happened with all that drama anyway. So that's been that. Which sucks.
So all right. So.
Oh, the bad luck continues.
Yeah, so there hasn't been a lot of surf. I would say probably about 7 weeks has been no surf. So Steve,
actually, for 7 weeks it has been flat.
Steve's been climbing up the wall. So this is why he decided to, because when he's been going out on the bike, he's been going paddleboarding, which is the paddleboard's a lot heavier than taking a surfboard. That's why he decided to go into town on his skateboard, just to get some exercise in. He did join a local gym. He's been there once because since he joined the gym, the surf came back. You've probably seen he's been making some music videos and music because Steve's quite an artistic person, and if he doesn't have an outlet, he drives me insane. So he just sits in the office most days when I'm there, and he just makes music. He's a good singer. He likes to sing. He's very creative. So if you see random videos popping up, music videos, don't get confused by why they're on two surfers. It's just sometimes he makes music and he just likes to share it. He's got his own little YouTube channels for his music. So it's just, as I say, creative content. So don't worry, we're not turning all indie, pop, grungy, whatever. This is just something Steve likes to do as a hobby.
Somebody commented and says I'm confused about like where's the vlog and what's this kind of thing. And if you are new to the channel and stuff like that, I do drop music videos, and I've got the one here for them I don't know. My background has been in music, like most before even Jill met me. When she met me, I've always been in bands. I was lucky enough to almost be signed to DR2 Records, the home of Twisted Sister and stuff, with one of my old bands, and we've done tours and gigs and things like that. And now I make music in my studio, as well as I do vlogs and stuff like that. But also I've had no camera, just a phone camera, which is not the greatest. So I've been making music, and I like to make grunge rock music. That's my vibe, and sometimes I make punk music.
And he makes his little videos as well. So if
music
you
videos
see music videos, as I say, we're not turning. He's not turning.
Yeah, just extra content that's going to put on there.
It keeps him busy. It keeps him out my hair when he's bored.
So that's all that is, guys. If you see the music videos, don't be like, what the hell's going on? I just like making music videos. If you like them, watch them. If you don't watch them. Just it is what it is, really.
If you do watch them, give them a chance. I think they're good.
Yeah, I like a bit of grunge, bit of 90s grunge style stuff like that. So anyway.
Right, so just so you know as well, we are here all summer. We plan on being here every summer as long as I have a job here, which I'm sure I will, because I love working on the holiday park. But the end of the season, we're here for the summer. The summer hasn't even really started yet. We've had a little taste of how busy it's going to be, but it hasn't peaked to what it should. So everybody's just getting ramped up because it's been busy. Now the holiday park's quiet, town's still busy. So we're in and out of town doing bits and bobs. We don't tend to go in our bikes as much because like people just shout at you all the time. And I'm nearly 50 people. I'm trying to not give a shit what people think about me anymore.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to just get on with my life and just be chilled. So when we get all the mad season over and everybody's like knackered and everybody's just at the end of the season, the campsite starts to quieten down quite a bit. That's our chance to catch up with things that people have broke, do some maintenance. We're normally here till roughly about November time, but this year, when our season comes to a close, we plan on doing something completely off the chain.
Yeah, so you guys already know about it. We've been talking about it. So we're going to be vlogging it, the whole thing. And I'm actually going to get a second camera, just so I've got one there ready for it. So just in case things go wrong. But we're going to take the van over to the Eurotunnel with Tinto Travels, and we'll get the Eurotunnel across in November. We're going to Belgium, and we're doing like the Christmas markets, all that kind of food, sausages, beer, all the kind of things you do in Belgium, chocolate and all that good vibe. And then we're going to make our way across France, experiencing some of France and stuff, to get down to Hossegor and Biarritz, and we're going to surf down there and hopefully find some epic longboard beaches and some waves, and then down into Spain. I'm going to be hitting them places up down there, and I want to say massive thank you to the people who already know about this, who shouted out me on or contacted me on my DMs on Insta and basically just let me know, do this, don't do this, blah blah blah.
Thanks,
recommend doing this.
For dropping the giant Bible off that you did. Steve's going to work through that.
We're definitely filming more.
Dave dropped off a massive Euro book tells you all about all the beaches and breaks to go to.
What
So
did
yeah.
Dave say there? Dave, sorry, I missed what comment. I just kind of glanced out there.
Dave said, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only one with bad luck. I got hit by a car on Saturday. Now, oh, Dave!
Dude, hope you're okay, bro.
You don't have antibiotics?
What the hell?
Oh no, sorry. I can't read. He didn't get hit by a car. Oh my God, he got bit by a cat. I should really go.
I thought you were going to hit by a car. I see the bottom of it. So, Dave, bit by a cat, still not cool.
Hit by a cat.
I
No,
don't know.
you got bit by a cat, not hit by a car. Jesus
At least,
Christ.
I hope you're okay though, bro.
Yeah,
Cat's gonna be
sorry,
savage.
Dave.
For those who don't know, our friend Dave works for Cats Protection, and he's amazing for doing that, and he works a lot with animals, so shout out to you for doing that, dude.
So Euro trips come in November up until December.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be going up north, back up here, up that way somewhere
Yeah.
for Christmas, see the family. Do you want to borrow my glasses, Jim?
I think she
Mark,
needs them.
I need to go and get new ones. And we've just lost the connection there. And then
Alive.
because I was I was concentrating on where I was going, I fell in a rock pool and my glasses ended up like that, and I've bent the arm and now I can't see, so I do need to go and get glasses because I
She does indeed. So yeah, Euro trips, got France, surfing, Spain, food, we're talking tapas, we're talking sangria, we're talking all them good things. It's going to be absolutely epic. And yes, we're meant to be coming back for Christmas. I say I'm meant to be because I'm like, I am
coming back for Christmas.
Because obviously we want to see the family and stuff, but at the same time,
coming back for Christmas.
there could be a possibility of Morocco. I don't know.
No.
Things happen. Jill's like, no.
I've got to see my mum and dad for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, we could arrive like around about that time, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to cook Christmas
Let's
dinner.
just see it's going to be all good.
I've
You'll
got
be
to cook
fine.
Christmas dinner. Mum did say if I didn't come back, she'd just cook a curry for her and my dad.
They'll be fine. I'm not even bothered. They've done like 70, 80 Christmases or something now. They're not bothered.
No, but they love Christmases because we spoil them.
Yeah, so that'll be kind of cool. So we're really just psyched out our minds to go and do that. We're going to take our boards with us. We've got contingency plans on top of contingency plans in case things kind of go wrong, i.e. the waves are like 20 foot and onshore. So we're going to got some ideas, but we really would like to know any of you guys out there who surfed in France, who surfed in Spain, or even Portugal. Let us know in the comments. Comment us or send us a message. Let us know some good spots to hit up, some places that you may recommend, things like that. Even food that you might recommend, restaurants, pubs, whatever. Obviously, I'm not looking for British pubs and stuff like that. Like, that's our culture. We come from that. I want to
My
go and
boss Amy,
experience
she
the
goes to
thing.
France for like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks in the beginning of the year. So she's given loads of tips. She does kite surfing, she does mountain biking. She's just kind of like off the chain with her extreme sports.
Yeah, so it's
she does do paddleboarding. I don't think she does surfing, but they've given us loads of tips on the airs to go to, about the top-up cards that you have where they've got these little car parks with electric but no showers, all that sort of stuff. So if you've got any good tips about the do's and don'ts of when you go over to France, about cards, money, anything to do with safety, anything like that, let me know, because we've never been before. Ian and Tracy have, but Ian's just like gangster. He's like, I'm not getting no breakdown. I'm not doing this. I'm like, we need some breakdown, we need some travel insurance, and we need the global pandemic card things that you get. We need all this. And he's like,
yeah, well, it would be a fun, interesting vlog. We're just want to be careful with that one, like, you know, it is. Because vans break down, things go wrong. Speaking of breakdown, Sean from Love Sunday, dude.
oh, dude.
Oh, man, I wish I knew you were, like, stuck there. And
Yeah, we would have come and got you.
We helped you, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I
But
did see
again,
that.
you had your van, and you know, you had your subway, and you had a nice little bird that was keeping you company, a flying bird in the car.
If you're not
park.
subscribed to Love Sundays, go and subscribe to Love Sundays. He's an absolute legendary dude. Vlogs all about Cornwall and stuff, but he's busy building out a high-top sprinter van at the moment. He's doing really well with it. Loving the electrical ideas and what he's kind of coming up with, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then something's gone wrong, and now it won't start, and he's been broken down. And as it is in typical Cornwall fashion, you kind of get into a garage down here for at least a good month.
Yeah.
So he's now got the van back to his house to where he's going to be working on that while he waits for them to be able to get it in the garage so he can get it fixed. So
but if you need any help or anything, or you get stuck, just give us a shout. We're literally like half-hour away from
Richly, got to visit us all. We've talked about this. It's all the way right down the very bottom. We don't know. We might get as far as that. We don't know. We've got like a kind of shortish window, but we are talking about that.
Does anybody else know what the weather's going to be like in November?
Yeah, I think some people say it's hot. Don't forget your high vis and triangle extension for you.
Got them.
Jilly's on it.
I bought a bag.
Got
I
it.
made sure the breathalyzer, got to get 2 of them, because I bought the one for France. Because my boss Amy gave us a list of things that you need to have when you're travelling over there. So I've got the kit, I've got the high visors, the triangles, the breathalyzer tests, the sticker things that you put on your lights, because like
Yeah, we've got all the kind of stuff that you need for all the legal things. I think we've got everything there.
It was Amazon, it was like $34.99. Comes in a cute
You
little
could have
bag and
probably
everything.
got that separated a lot cheaper, but still, it is
Just
what it
buy
is.
it.
Also want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's basically been coming down to the campsite.
Yes,
We've had
there's
so many
been
subscribers.
so many subscribers coming down. People
Weekly.
who
It's crazy.
they turned up and I didn't even know they were subscribers.
No.
So we've got Jordan and Laura. So they're from Washington.
Yes,
So
shout out to you guys.
absolutely amazing. Literally like probably related. Jax has been down. V, that was awesome seeing Jax again.
Yeah, that's something that you guys
Tasman's
did miss,
been
but we didn't
down.
film it.
Yeah.
When Jax and everyone came down,
Yeah.
V is from South Africa and he showed us how to barbecue South African style, and he went and got loads of food from a South African shop and brought it here, and tell you what it is, we were blown away, the different kind of sausage and all the kind of meats and the way they cooked it and everything. So I'm up my game. No longer do we serve sausages and burgers and barbecue.
No.
We've got a whole new game, so we're going to vlog some of the new stuff he's been showing us how to vlog, how to cook on the barbecue.
Turkey salads like what Jax does, absolutely
So good.
fire. So
I
barbecues.
have got some footage of that, but I haven't got lots of it.
Yeah.
I will drop. I'm going to make it like just a random vlog of all
It's
the
nice
bits you've been
when
doing.
people when I say when it's not just the people who watch when they come down, we'll meet them. We just love spending a little bit of time with them because they watch us and they know everything about us, but we don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
So I love
crazy.
to say like just come down, bring out, have a coffee, have a beer, whatever you want, come down.
Come chill.
And just come and chill, and then we can find out about them. Because
Obviously, we had the van meet as well, so thanks everyone that turned up for the van meet. There was a lot of people that couldn't make it. There was a lot of people that managed to get down.
But those who did come down, we had some amazing, sat around the fire, met everybody.
We've got some footage of that. We'll drop some of that in the new vlog as well.
Yeah.
One of the new vlogs we're going to be doing
So
as
thanks
well.
everybody who come down. It was really good, and we had the best weather for the weekend as well.
Crazy weather. Weather's been beautiful.
I literally burnt that much. I'm still losing layers of skin. It's been weeks later.
We've had the other night we had about 20 minutes, not even that, of rain, and a little bit the other day. Within 7 weeks, we've had no rain.
A little mini thunderstorm last night.
Yeah, thunderstorm. That kind of cleared a little bit, but the weather's been pretty fiery here in Cornwall.
Yeah.
It's been all the way up into the mid-20s pretty much.
Yeah.
Nearly every day, so it's been pretty fire. So if you come to Cornwall at the minute, the temperatures are up there. It's going to get hotter as well.
Yeah. I think the skipper said in the harbour that we were due for some rain tomorrow. I don't know how much rain.
We need it. Our reservoir's really, really low.
Really, grass needs it. It's like hay bales on the Calder Park.
Yeah, rather we had reservoir being built with water though. Then again, the water board could sort the giant leak outside the front of the campsite out there from the campsite, which is not. It's the water board, and they won't repair it after.
There's been a leak running down the road since March. And people
just
keep on
gushing
saying
water.
It's the Holiday Park. It's not us. The Southwest Water still haven't. It pissing down the road. And what annoys me is
Sorry for that swearing.
I can't use a hose pipe in my job because we have to set a standard. Customers can't use hose pipes. so I'm washing caravans with buckets of water. It's very difficult. I tore my rotator cuff. It's not comfortable. It takes me ages to wash a caravan. And
Meanwhile,
every day,
there's thousands of gallons of
there's
water
gallons of
pouring down
water
the road.
running down the road.
Oh, 31 up north last week.
Nice.
What do you mean nice? That's not good. 31.
31. No, but it's been freezing up north. My mum and dad have had the heating on for weeks.
Yeah, her mum and
And
dad
then-
always say it's cold, but it's always
You
hot.
say the old.
I'm going to say the old, they're just
That's what you mean.
vintage.
Your mum and dad
Listen.
don't watch this, but they are vintage classic.
The vintage classic.
Records.
That's a bit
Anyway, so that kind of sums up where we've been, what we've been doing, why we haven't been making vlogs.
Yes, so that's that. And so
And what
that's
our
a massive shout out to everyone like that who we probably missed loads of people off because there's so many people come on the campsite who we've never met before who are subscribers. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for supporting us.
But if
and
you
doing
do
what we
come on the Holiday Park, you do come and stay here, and you do watch us, let me know. I've got free stickers for everybody.
Yes, we'll give you some free stickers. And we're hopefully going to be doing some stuff as well with Ride Store UK.
Oh, yeah.
Which the people who have got the poncho ropes and everything off,
Yeah.
their thing. So we're going to be doing that. They do loads of other things like sweaters and clothing and stuff like that.
Do some really awesome. I was on the website looking.
Yeah.
I might have to put a little order in when I get paid.
Well, the idea is behind this, guys. When we get these things, we can get discounts for you. So our subscribers, it's a bit like you know, you get a voucher, but better because our subscribers get like discounts, whether it be going to
Voucher
SSS.
shit.
Just forget voucher a minute, but SSS Surf School. If you come into Newquay and you want to get TSV 10, it'll get you 10% off any of your surf lessons at SSS Surf School in Cornwall. So that's an amazing thing. If you go to Coconut Shy on Town Beach, you can get a free food tropical gift with any of the pina coladas and pina coladas that you can buy. Got Dirty Donuts in the harbour, which gives you free toppings. That includes all the chocolates, the Rolos, all different things, the sauces and stuff like that. Your donuts, so Dirty Dozen Donuts, that's amazing. 10 over Surf Shop obviously give you 10% off on their orders as well. So if you're in Cornwall and you want to order something, wetsuits, surfboards, I mean a surfboard, come on guys, you want to catch surf log, get one 9-footer as a beginner, get a 9-foot catch surf log as a beginner surfer, and you'll be riding waves pretty much the same day you take it out and start. It'll catch anything from this big to whatever, absolutely fire. So 10% off on those guys, which is amazing. Obviously we're going to have the Ride Store stuff coming up as well.
Yeah, we're going to get some discount codes for Ride Store
so we're working on lots of discounts for the subscribers. The idea is I want to create a page on a new website that we are building, and so subscribers, when you subscribe to us and you want to do it, I'm going to try and get this thing to you as subscribers, so you can just go on there, and if you visit Newquay, you've got all these different discounts
Newquay
you can
Water
take advantage
Sports,
of.
I think it's
Newquay's
5% off.
Yeah, Newquay Water Sports. If you send me some stickers, I'll put them on my van and advertise you.
Hey, I thought I'd already
Cheers,
sent
Adam. Adam, I thought you got some, dude.
Either Facebook or IG. Send us your address. I'll get them in the post.
Yeah, we'll get some stickers to you as well.
If anybody else who's watching wants stickers and you don't have them, inbox me on Instagram your address and I'll get them sent out.
Yeah, we'll get you some stickers, get them out to you guys. Everyone loves stickers for the van. You know, you get on that kind of stuff.
Everybody loves stickers.
So that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much, I think, everything. The last thing I want to quickly talk about, if you're in Newquay, Longboard Magazine having the official launch party for the magazine, and we want to try and vlog that. We're going down as obviously we are guests with Longboard Magazine.
Ambassadors.
For 10 over. So,
ambassadors.
for 10 over. Unless they try and get cancelled again, like cancel culture. People try to, and everything for swearing and just being
No, we'll never get cancelled. We just come back. We just come back like...
Just rebound.
We just rebound, yeah. Like a boomerang.
Yeah.
You try and throw me away and I just...
Yeah, she's Generation X. What's a Z? No, you're X. Yeah. Z's, not Z's.
So if anybody else, right, I'm 47, so I'm not far off 50.
That's so true. Everyone just, can you give me 50% off Morrison's? I was seeing to spend our holiday. Everyone spends their holiday in Morrison's. Honestly, they do. They come down and go to Morrison's.
You drop some when you go to Morrison's.
And you just end up stuck in there because one, it's so busy.
I'll tell you what, here's a tip for you. If you're on holiday and you go to Morrison's, go at 4 p.m, right? And I know this. I've got some inside info. 4 p.m, and that is when they do what the people call the whoopsie aisle, and it's in between where the cheese is and where the margarine spreads are, and there's just a shelf. Loads of whoopsie stuff goes on there.
Right, you get all sorts. You can get discounts,
ham,
like ham,
steaks.
The steaks, we got massive steaks. How much? Like 40 pence?
45p.
45p for giant steaks. Honestly,
go out, but about 4 o'clock. So if you go to Morrison's, get around the whoopsie edge, hang around, just read the back of the alert pack and see how many calories and fats in it. And then when the whoopsie ale stuff comes out, you can just grab it.
Just get loads of it and stuff like that.
Just get it.
But we didn't see that.
Nah, just get it.
Just go down there and check it out. But yeah,
So I was going back to this whole Generation X thing. I'm like 47. I am now embracing the fact that I'm nearly half a century, and I don't really care now what people think of us. We have had some people, not to talk too much about it, but we have had some people.
Hey Sarah.
Hi Sarah, who wrote absolutely awful things about her. Some people call with the worst names in the world. I don't care. That's your problem, not my problem. We have a
season ticket for that. Look at you two are. Oh, cheers, Adam. That's absolutely legendary, dude. Cheers, bro.
You're a real great pair. Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, definitely come and drop in, say hello, say what's on or whatever like that. If you're in UK.
If people are going to say shitty things about her, that's their problem, not ours. We live our life how we want to live it. If people don't like the channel, if they don't like us, I don't think they'd ever come to us and say it, because they're just, well, even if you want to come and tell us you don't like us, I'm not bothered anymore. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, it did get me the other week when that guy was really nasty to me on here and stuff like that, basically tell us to get back up north, and was just regionally racist for no reason, and just really nasty, and says we're not part of the Newquay surf scene and all our culture, and try to get us cancelled by sending emails to people and things like that. I think it was just really, really sad, and that really did get us down. Like, I mean, I filmed vlogs which I'd never put out there and stuff like that, about like what I thought about the whole thing, and I really got to us, and that was another reason why I pulled off making the vlogs. It just, when you're a creative person, you do creative things, that artistic talent, that artistic thing that you have to do it, the inspiration to do it was just killed. And I was like, why am I letting this person just kill that magical part of me, something that I want to be creative and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And that negativity actually affected us. And I had to have a real strong word with myself and sit and think a lot about it. And I thought, you know what I do? Do I go Generation X and just say, screw you, flip a finger to the world and just have
Yeah.
it? Or I go Generation Z the other way.
No, you're
and
not.
just,
You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial, yeah, but
You're not
Generation
Generation
Z,
Z.
and just go,
I didn't marry
cry
Generation Z.
about it.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what it is? I'm a millennial, born in 81. I'm like 50% her and 50% millennial.
Do you know what
I thought,
I
you know
am?
what I'm going to do?
Do you know what I am?
I'm going to sort
I'm
it
going
out.
to swear. I'm fucking gangster. Taking no one shit anymore. If anybody writes anything about it, you're gone. Move on. I've got more important things to do in my life.
Was that
and his
Wilsey?
life.
That Wilsey just jumped in.
Yeah.
Was on Wilsey?
Yeah.
Woo!
So if you want to write something nasty, you're wasting your time because we don't care anymore.
Yeah,
so,
I'm past it.
Past it. So, big shout out to everybody who's joined. I'm sure you can rewind this and hear us rattling on about
Chatting
stuff.
on about crap.
So I just want to do some final shouts out to I want to first say hello to Felicia, Jaden and
Yeah.
Jetty, because
Was
these
on Flick.
Flick's my niece and nephews and nieces, and they were asking when the videos are coming out. So hi to you guys. Thanks
Everyone's
for
asking when the videos
thanks for
coming
the
out.
pictures you sent, Felicia. I love seeing your pictures on WhatsApp. So keep them coming, girl. Love to all ears. Also want to shout out to Kiwi, Jackson V's granddaughter. Big
Yeah.
shout out to Kiwi. I'm going to get your t-shirt ordered. Well, it is ordered. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered.
And sorry for the bad language.
Yes. If you notice, haven't dropped many F-bombs or S-bombs today. Trying to keep it on the down low, people. Trying to keep it family friendly.
We have kids. I do have kids who watch us.
So Kiwi, your t-shirt's getting ordered. It's on its way, and I'm going to get it sent to Jax as soon as it gets here. And who was the other one I want to say hi to?
I think it's everyone. Jesse,
Yeah.
everyone.
On V, I'm
yeah.
still drinking a coffee, and I'm still having. Tracy is addicted to the rusks. She's got a bit of a rusk thing.
Guys,
happening.
if you've got a South African shop near you, right, definitely get in there, right? You need to try these things called the rusks. Try not to eat, do warning, disclaimer, right? Do not eat it like you'll smash your teeth.
Especially if
right?
you live in Newquay, there's no NHS.
In
dentists.
Britain, rusks is something we feed to like toddlers, obviously, babies.
South Africans do it.
Nah, farmers in South Africa, they get these big clumps of what looks like shortbread. I mean, the big, all lump thing, like massive, right? And they soak them, steep them in the coffee for ages until they're really soggy, and then they munch down.
Anybody
them.
knows me, I've got a bit
fire.
of a thing. If I dunk a biscuit, it's like 2 or 3 seconds, it's out. Steve dunks a biscuit for 10 seconds.
If you've ever had
drives
these
me
South African
insane,
rusks,
'cause
comment below.
it's gonna snap. These rusks, you could dunk them for
Fire.
at least 30 seconds, and that's
Even longer,
enough just to be
longer.
moist to eat the beautiful.
So fire. But
Yeah.
they're amazing.
So thanks,
They're amazing.
thanks V for introducing me to all this stuff. I did buy some Fritos the other day. Well, Steve bought some Fritos from the South African shop.
Yeah.
Wasn't until I read the back and I read the amount of E numbers and this big sticker saying that it
Warning.
may affect the behaviour and the attention of your child. I had half
She was
that.
bounced off the
I was
wall.
bouncing around the Holiday Park, so I'm not eating no more Fritos.
Yeah, Fritos, that's kind of crazy stuff anyway.
Dangerous.
But yeah, so anyway, guys, if you've got any ideas for vlogs, some of the people that have asked us about making certain vlogs, okay, and I need to know what you guys want to see for the channel. So if you've got some ideas about the vlogs and you want to see certain things, either about Newquay or whatever it is, let us know, because I've had a request that people want me to do a vlog on the best surfboards for beginner surfers to buy, or for summer waves. Now, I bought one of them pedal clamps.
Pedal clamps. Oh, did you?
Oh, right, well, yeah.
Right on. No
Good.
one's stealing your van, dude. Right
Nice.
on.
Pedal clamp, guys, it's something you put on your front pedals of your van, and it locks with a padlock and stuff, and locks all the
Yes.
pedals so you can't move
You
them.
can't move it.
Just a really good security device. But yeah,
You can probably get them for all different
so I've got
makes of vans,
people
so-
ask me about that, so I'm going to do one of those videos on the side, because like I want to put videos out there, and I want to do them, but this won't be on a Sunday. I'll probably throw them like on a Wednesday or something, so it doesn't interfere with the algorithm of YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So if you've got a video and it's about something that we do or
You know what
something
I
in
feel
UK,
like?
then let us know.
I feel like YouTube's like a Generation Z. It doesn't like change.
Doesn't like change, nah. It just kicks off. Anyway, we've rambled on enough, guys,
Yes.
and we need to get on with it.
I
Anyway,
want to
guys,
eat, I'm starving.
yeah, we're going to give you a massive shout out. So everyone, love you all. Thank you for watching.
Let me just go through. So a quick hi to Mark, Doc, Rich, Slade, Dave, Adam. Stickers are going to be in the post for you. Sarah, hi Sarah, and Wilsey, and Haley, and everybody else who's watching. We appreciate the time you've took. I appreciate the time that you've took to watch us. Every
We're
43. Sorry, we're reading.
It's gone off now.
Ah!
So, dude, I think I got
What
what
did
I just
Adam
said
say?
there. Came quickly on the screen. So, Adam, yeah, you're right, bro. Just like us, I guess a lot of our guys, a lot of our subscribers seem to be like that around that age range from when we've met them and stuff like that, and they all seem to be anything from like around about the early 20s up to like around about 60, 70. So we've got a massive section
Yeah,
there. But
so
yeah,
I appreciate
good.
the fact that everybody takes time to watch us. We'll try and get really good videos out for you guys so you can watch them. We will try our best when I'm not working to get out in the van, because this was the whole point of this year, was when we're not working, we get off the holiday park and we go and we explore Cornwall, and we want to take you guys with and give you some ideas of where to go.
Remember, the season's getting busier. It's getting more crowded, more packed. There's less places for our van to be able to park. We can't get into places. So this is what really slows us down, is the fact we've got a big van. We can't fit into the car parks, and if we do, we've got to really have the time to explore and go there super early in the morning to get to these places and stuff.
Before the night before and risk getting fines.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's
yeah.
hard. It is hard. I think someone did ask me the other day, like, what I Love Sunday's talked about. What would be the thing you say to people who's that they don't know about high top vans? One is you can't find a garage for high top vans anywhere. Long wheelbase and high top and wheelbase. Long and high, both of them. You can't find a garage. No. Two, it is difficult to find parking. High season in Cornwall and stuff like that. It's really, really hard.
I'm 43 and I like
40s and 50s are the new 30s.
Do you reckon?
Scotland, 20th of July, the 6th of August, West Coast NC 500. Nice, Wilsey.
Enjoy it. That, Wilsey.
It's been really good. I know the locals can be a bit rough up from what I've heard up there. I don't know. It's just mixed.
Can you imagine Haley and Paul taking any shit?
Nah. Totally agree with you being creative. Thank you, Sarah. You're a legend. Sarah's amazing. It's in my surf vlogger. Sarah literally wove knitted.
It's called cross stitching.
Cross stitch, and she cross stitched me a picture of me with my surfboard, and it's like a photograph.
Yeah.
So.
Her and her mum Barbara do them, and they're absolutely amazing. If anybody wants any cross-stitch pictures commissioned, Sarah just loves to do them for people. She doesn't charge anything. Sometimes she just finds a random picture in a magazine and does it if she's got nothing. So if anyone, I got one done. If she didn't want a reef, I got one done of my friend's dog that passed away. So if anybody wants any pictures commissioned, just. Have a look at my Instagram and you see the one she's doing.
Anyway, we really do need to go now. So it's 41 minutes worth. So guys, stay epic, stay salty. We'll be back with you on Sunday, and we'll drop some more live videos to catch up in between, that kind of thing. Especially when we're not doing much, like with the vlog, so we can keep us up to date. So you're not wondering what's going on. And if you do see a random music video being dropped on the channel, it's because I've got that music video. What I just recently dropped.
It's flat and there's no surf.
Yeah, that took 2 months to create and work and be able to build, and that was just put out there. It wasn't just because so if you do see something, that's all that is. Totally agree with being creative. Thank you, Sarah.
Do you imagine how Sarah would be if anybody took a cross stitch off her? Wouldn't want to cross Sarah if anybody took a cross stitch off her.
Right, guys, we're going to say see yous. Have a sweet one, and we'll catch you all again real soon.
Bye, everybody.
See, how do we turn this damn thing off now? This is the hard thing, guys, where you just like, you got to be able to turn. There it is. Boom.
There we go.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I think that went really well.
Right there.